She loved him since secondary school. She waited for him. She was honest with him about everything. Every man that asked her out, every relationship she had while they were apart. And that honesty, he is now using it as a weapon against her. Every single day. He questions if his own children are really his. He tells her she has, and I am using his exact words, useless herself. He isolates her from everyone. But the next minute, he tells her she's the best thing that ever happened to him. Today on The People's Verdict, we are talking about Sarah. And this one is complicated. Because when this story is done, I do not just want your verdict on him. I want your verdict on what she should do next. Sarah met him when she was still in secondary school. He had just finished his own, young, fresh, full of promise. They started dating, and when he entered university, they kept things going. She was a virgin then, and she told him clearly she was not ready for that. To his credit, he respected it and stopped pushing. But there was always something about him that unsettled her. In person, he became a different person. Quiet, withdrawn, almost cold. The warmth only came through on the phone, never face to face. So Sarah did what many of us would do. She tested him. On the advice of a neighbor, she told him she wanted to break up. His response, no problem. And just like that, they went their separate ways. No fight, no begging, no I need you. Just no problem. They moved on. Years passed. They stayed in loose contact. The kind of contact where you share life updates, laugh about old times, talk about the people you are meeting. Sarah was open with him. She told him about the men who asked her out. She dated 2 of them. Just 2. After university, he came back. And this time, he came back differently, asking for another chance, wanting to rebuild what they had. Sarah was no longer a virgin by then. She was honest about that too. And they started again. For 2 years, things were good. Then Sarah got pregnant. His response was not, let us figure this out together. His response was, abort it. I am not financially ready. Sarah refused. She was working. She said they would manage. And they did. They got married, they built a life, they had children. From the outside, it looked like a love story that found its way back home. But inside that home, something very dark was growing. Remember those conversations they had when they were apart? The ones where she openly told him about the men in her life? He remembered them too. Every single one. And now, inside their marriage, he uses them like ammunition. He tells her she has useless herself before marriage. He tells her he's not sure their children are his and that he wants DNA tests. He isolates her. No female friends, no male friends, no mingling with anyone. They do not even live in the same state. He visits occasionally. But even from a distance, the control never stops. And here is the part that is hardest to sit with. In the same breath that he insults her, he tells her she is the best thing that ever happened to him. That he could never marry another woman. 1 minute, she's worthless. The next minute, she is everything. Sarah has explained herself more times than she can count. He refuses to believe her. And he has told her directly the only way he can forgive her past is if he marries another woman or starts cheating. And she should say nothing because, in his words, she did her own in the past. She says, and I want you to hear this clearly, I do not even know my stake in this marriage.
Here is where I stand, and I am going to be direct. What Sarah is experiencing has a name. It is called emotional manipulation. The cycle of insult followed by affection, tearing someone down and then pulling them close. That is not love with rough edges. That is a pattern. And patterns like that do not fix themselves.
Here is what troubles me most. He knew her past before he married her. She did not hide it. She was not sneaky. She was honest, more honest than most people are. And he chose her anyway. So to now use that honesty as a daily weapon is not hurt. It is control. The DNA comment. That is not a man processing insecurity. That is a man trying to make a mother feel like a stranger in her own family. And the isolation, keeping her from friends, from community, from connection, that is not jealousy. Jealousy is an emotion. This is a strength.
My verdict on Sarah. She did nothing wrong. She was young. She lived her life. She was honest. And she has been paying for that honesty every day since.
But here is the harder truth. Explaining yourself to someone who has chosen not to believe you is not communication. It is punishment. And you cannot love someone into treating you with dignity if they have decided you do not deserve it.
But that is just my verdict. And this is the people's verdict, not mine alone.
So here is what I need from you today.
Is what Sarah is experiencing emotional abuse? Or is this a man still processing deep insecurity?
Was she wrong to be so open about her past with someone she knew she might end up with?
And the most important question of all, what should Sarah do next? Drop your verdict below.
She is listening, and so am I.
If this is your first time here, welcome to the People's Verdict. Every Tuesday and Friday, I bring you real stories, my honest opinion, and I hand the mic to you. Subscribe so you never miss one. And I will see you on Tuesday. The story has been told. The opinion has been given. Now, what is your verdict?